hey, 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 hey,
Good
hey,
vibe.
hey.
Go off, Thunder.
Oh, you hear my cuz. Who you know cold as Thundercat?
Uh,
Cooking.
Let me find out she a rapper.
That's U Street's own Thunder. My
That's my
industry,
cousin.
my
it's
industry
hard to get
child.
mine.
Shout out to Thundercat. She
Don't be hitting the notes, bro. I tell you.
she just hosted Room of Rhyme last night. We had Room of Rhyme last night, and it was one for the books.
Yes, it was.
Again.
Yes, it was a really, 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 really dope show. Um, I'm gonna try to put like a highlight reel together because if you didn't pay to see it, then
Yeah.
you ain't gonna get it. But
Can't
we're
give
gonna.
him.
I want to give y'all a little taste of
Can't
what.
give him too much.
Yeah, you know.
Facts. For real,
It's-
because y'all like copying people's ideas and shit.
Like you gotta.
That's
And
the
not
thing.
paying them for it and shit.
That's the thing.
You
Yeah,
gotta. You have to be there.
yeah.
It is, it is. But you know what? People can try to copy, but they can't recreate our vibe, the good vibes.
Good
And-
vibes,
and-
good
and-
vibes.
and
Shout out to
another-
Suge too. Suge was there last
Yeah,
night
she
too.
was.
And another thing is, they don't always put the same work into it. They think it's easy looking, and they're not doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, you can't do this.
we got a fourth host today too. For those who don't know, I'm gonna introduce him. He's actually he's actually fucking up on his first day. Ethan, you ain't gonna say hi to the people? Hey, hi, what's up? Say what up though.
Look,
Say hi to the people. He don't speak much. He's a man of few words. How was your week, Hollywood?
I had a great week. I was really busy. I got a lot of money, which was great.
Got a lot of money. Money is always good.
I took my helmet off for those of you who are blind.
The helmet, really?
Yeah, I took it off. It's too fucking hot for that.
We
shit.
going natural, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I've
That's-
been locked for a while, but I just decided to start taking that shit off. That wig got go. It gotta go. It's hot under there, y'all. Like it's hot, and I don't even know where it's at right now. Is it in your car?
Is your?
My helmet in your car.
I
Did
don't-
leave my cat in your car.
I don't know. But I hope it doesn't scare me.
It probably will, my nigga. Ain't nothing.
Did you
Yo,
leave my yak's tail in your trunk?
When I had the mannequin head, and I used to wake up at night to like use the bathroom or something like that, I didn't almost piss myself.
You be
alive.
scared of your own hair and face.
When that shit got a life of its own. It turns around. Never mind.
Wow.
Mm-mm-mm.
Leave it
You
alone.
watch too much. I almost got away with murder.
Nah, I watch a lot of First 48.
Same difference.
Snapped.
How was your
Same
week?
difference.
How was your week, Alonzo?
My week was a week, and we are here.
We are here. You put in what 172 hours this week?
Nah, not that much. Not that much this week, man. Nah.
Word.
Yo.
I need
Man,
like
work
2
like
weeks
a
to get there.
Jamaican.
I tell you, this guy Zoe is over here with a bag.
No,
Word.
don't say that. I'm broke, baby.
The lies.
I'm broke,
The
baby.
lies he tells.
Yo, yeah, we was talking about a vacation. I think we should all just go on a U Street retreat.
When and where?
You
Just,
st-
Yeah,
go.
let
We
me
can't
know.
tell. We can't tell everybody where because they might try to.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about it when
Yeah.
we get off here. I mean, ain't nobody going. If y'all follow us to the fucking retreat, y'all.
They
weird.
might.
I mean,
I mean, if you want to come, you might as well buy all my food and pay for my room and stay too.
that's
that part.
that's what all inclusive is for.
Right now, I'm single, so you better catch it. While
Uh
you catch it.
oh.
And I seen a couple people looking at you last night, cuz.
Where they was at though? Where they was at though? Did they see me pre-cat or after the cat?
Wow.
Because I had my cat on the whole show. As soon as that shit was over, I was outside. I was like, man, it's hot out here. I was like, I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. As soon as I say that shit, the queens be knowing what's up. They was like, take it off. And I took that shit right off, put it right in my bag.
I had a really good time last night.
Oh, how was your week?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we almost. Yeah.
Wait.
Mhm.
We not just gonna
Which-
do
which
that.
camera you gonna have him look into that?
What?
Look into that one.
Zoe, were you privy to any buns this week?
And you looking into the eyes of the innocent. You better be honest.
What are these buns? What are these buns we
talking
speak
about
of?
them good old Popeyes biscuits.
Glazed buns.
What are yamps, man?
Were you privy to any glazed buns?
I don't eat donuts. Much.
Did you give your
Much.
glizzy up?
I don't eat hot dogs either.
Yo,
I love glizzies.
you
I
love
do, I don't
glizzy?
do it. Damn, I'm so happy that everybody be coming at men for eating glizzies now. Because they used to fuck all of them up at the cookouts before I got there. And
Are you a glizzy gobbler?
I'm a glizzy connoisseur.
I prefer sausages.
Sausage. Nah, I want
So
the
you
glizzies.
like
Give me
so
a
you
burnt
so you
glizzy,
like
I'm with it.
you like fat glizzies.
Fat, short
I knew you were
glizzies.
gonna take it there.
Fat, short glizzies, Paul.
Hey, yo!
Ladies, if your man don't break his glizzy in half at the cookout, y'all got a problem.
We used to eat the hot dogs because that's all they made for us. They had the
Oh,
steak,
that's great. Yo,
the steak for the adults.
Yeah.
And the kids got burgers and
Yo,
and
we was
hot
just
dogs.
talking about that on site. If y'all didn't see the on-site season finale, shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Go back and check that out. But we was talking about that on site because my dad every Thursday was steak night in our house, and me and Brand never tasted a steak until we were adults.
Yeah, I don't think I tasted steak.
Even
I tasted it. I don't think I had my own steak until I was in like my late teens.
My mom made me She made me cheeseburgers on steak night, and Brand got glizzies.
Don't do my cousin. Don't do my cousin. You gonna stop fucking playing. You love Brandon a lot. Stop playing with my cousin, okay? Enough is enough. I'm gonna stand up for him.
Like, we could
'cause
get-
ain't nobody else out here standing up for him.
We could
All
get
I am like,
we could get all the way up to chicken on the grill. We could get chicken. We ain't get crabs. We ain't get the steak.
So he had glizzies every
Yo, Brand used to put salt on glizzies.
Oh wow!
He
Wow!
he like salty glizzies. Yeah.
Salty glizzies, eh?
This nigga up here turning all shit
Hey, listen.
red.
When I was old enough that I didn't have to
Yo.
eat hot dogs at the cookout, I stopped eating them.
Man, listen, I love glizzies. You can't have a cookout without a burnt hot dog with some baked beans on top of it.
So you be at
Wow.
the cookout just glizzy gobbling.
Gobbling up, gobble, gobble.
Yo, why do black people do that? You don't see that nowhere else with the burnt hot dogs. They
Nah,
all be burnt.
because that's the only way to eat a
Chicken
glizzy.
burnt
For real.
off the grill too.
Yo, there's black people. I go
It's
to other
just
people's
hard-boiled.
cookouts. I never seen burnt hot dogs, but black people, our junks be our,
Yeah, the
our
burnt.
joints be great.
I only like. That's the only way I eat a hot dog is if it got that little scorch from the grill.
They be red and gray.
Yeah. Did we talk about the guy a couple weeks ago that was the glizzy goblin champ?
Glizzy chip.
He's a glizzy gladiator.
Yo, you're world known for eating glizzies.
Glizzies.
Like how many he eat? He ate a lot. And like how long did
Yo,
he got?
I'm worried about a man that could eat 76 glizzies in a row.
76.
I think
It was something. Yo, he
it's-
wins
it-
like. He
and it
won,
was clearly
5
like the
years
new
straight.
record too.
Goddamn.
He wins like every year.
It's the new record for glizzies.
Goddamn.
Yo, what do you get out of that though? Like, you get sponsorships, you get
A
dough,
gut full of glizzy.
but he's like skinny.
How many glizzies could you
Yeah.
Probably, you know what? I've seen that before. Like, cause a lot of Asian people, they have not a lot of Asian people, but in Asian countries, I watch the Asian competition. They can eat.
You
lot.
watched Asian hot dog eating competition.
I did. I watched a lot of stuff like that.
How many glizzies do you think you could put in your mouth at once?
8.
8. Wow.
Wow.
I just counted too. I was like,
Look, she was calculating too.
about 8.
8. She's the glizzy champ.
I could put my whole fist in my mouth.
No.
Nah. Salty glizzies. Yo, we got Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
Me and Ether, who gonna check us?
We got Ether in the building. We got Alonzo Williams Jr. in the building.
Wonder Twins activate.
Ooh,
We got me.
glizzy success.
I I am your host, Blast. This is SayLess Podcast, episode 176. Oh, man, that was funny. That's how we come in. Speaking of that,
Coming in hot.
we started with glizzies, so now we'll go and move on to Bow Wow's bomb ass pussy.
Oh my lord.
That was the funniest shit I have seen all week, and he said it so regular to you, like, bomb ass pussy.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from? Nobody asked you.
They took a picture of Lil Mama. They said this is the Lil Bow Wow that he was talking about.
Wow.
Like, why did you offer this information? That's my thing.
He's a little wild, I guess.
Well, he was on drugs for a while, and then
He was sober now.
he was supposed to be sober, and
Supposed to be sober.
he actually looked
He looked
healthier than he was when he was on drugs.
Right.
Because I remember seeing those videos, and he didn't look like that. So maybe he's just wild, or maybe he
he's
just
partying.
maybe he just got Bow Wow or two.
Wow.
But you know what's even crazier? I did not see Bow Wow respond to that at all.
He did.
Did he? What he say?
He said legends don't have to respond to something like that.
What?
He definitely said that.
Bow Wow. He got a
Bow Wow, but here's the thing.
He is a legend.
I think Bow Wow is a legend, and I think our generation don't respect it because he was a kid. But
he's somebody else's legend.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
it is.
yeah. That's what it is. He's not a legend. He's not a legend to us, but he's a legend to somebody for sure. Bow Wow put up numbers.
He be fronting though.
He does
Like
that.
he
does that.
Yeah, you can't be a legend and do that. To me, when he was fronting,
You remember when he took the PJ pic,
yeah,
and they was doing the Bow Wow challenge.
and he took a picture of a private. Well, he posted a picture of a private plane, like that's how he's moving.
Yeah,
and somebody,
they called him in coach.
Somebody took a picture of him and coach. Like, come on, man. You're
I'm not laughing because I fly coach, but I wouldn't.
You're fronting.
But I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't front.
I'm not posting.
I don't even fly first class yet.
I'm not posting a Clearport, and I'm in coach. I'm in the $200 seats.
Word.
At least I bought the extra legroom shit.
Nah, what does he need that leg room for?
We gotta stay.
Oh yeah, that's something else. He be on tiptoes in pictures. Nah, he's not a legend. Man. he does way too much. Nah, he's not a legend, man.
Yes, he is.
No,
I think
they
put it
said,
like this.
They said he's the inventor of the Barbie feet.
What the hell is the? Oh my god.
Well, like he stands on his tippy toes so he can look taller.
Yeah,
That's
you didn't see that?
Is he that short?
He's like Bow Wow short.
How short is he?
Like, he might be like 5'6".
5 foot.
Oh, okay.
He's like my height.
He a little dude.
Do you think he's a legend? That's her.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
He's
even though he does Barbie feet in pictures.
He's legendary. He's legendary.
I think we gotta put some respect on Shad Moss's name.
Yeah, a little bit.
He does acting.
And Soulja Boy too.
He was the first to do it.
And shout out to Cuz too. That's my cousin.
His last name is Way.
Yes.
No, like he's like a distant cousin for real. I've never met him, of course.
But you know what? Like, all right, you're a legend, but why you shouldn't have to front as a legend though, man? And doing Barbie.
Because I don't think he got it like he used to.
No,
but he's still around people who do got it.
Because when's the last time he came out with something new?
He could have it if he. I don't think he wants to. He doesn't want to do music anymore. He said that.
No, he's performing though.
He's like, I don't want to do music anymore.
Well, he's not hot no more.
Too. It's like, no, I'm playing. I mean,
his last album went double wood. Nobody was. It was probably a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was years back.
He said it went double wood.
Nobody talked about that. Like any rapper, singer, athlete, like when it's your time. Like when it's like, all right.
Hang it up. That's why you gotta get it while you can, and he did. But I feel like he was a part of the era. The same thing with B2K. Like they wasted management.
They wasted it.
So they got taken advantage.
And they also were a group that was put together. That kind of shit never lasts long.
Yeah.
Like.
Pause, because you put Queen Staple together, and we still here on right after this shameless plug.
Damn, you right.
You see?
Well,
look, she done fucked
Mary.
Women would never be.
And that's a fact.
And look at us.
And we've seen it not work before.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Shout out to Savvy though.
Yes, shout out to show that I've worked with. That
That's it.
and,
And
yeah.
Shout out to everybody.
That's it, and that's all. That's what I said.
Shout out to everybody we used to work with.
Man, fuck y'all. It's like, no,
Some of y'all.
Some of
Facts.
y'all, right?
some of y'all, yeah.
Yeah. So Orlando Brown tripping.
He said Bell Well got some bomb ass pussy.
That was hilarious.
That's
What would
wild
y'all
as
do
hell.
as men if somebody said that about y'all?
I think I would do it better. I did. I'm not responding to that.
I'm like, yo.
Because if you get too,
Last got some bomb ass pussy, yo.
I mean,
Here's
what
the
you
thing,
call
like-
he doubled down on it too.
the only thing that you can do is choose
Orlando?
violence, huh?
He doubled down on
He
it.
said that before though. This ain't the first time he said that. He said that back when he was on drugs, and everybody thought he was tripping.
He is funny as fuck. If he had a podcast, are you snoring?
Wow. Well,
If he had a podcast,
yo,
I
you might not be on here again, bro.
You about to lose your
Just
job.
being disrespectful on his first day at the job.
You about to lose your job. Yo, we are the greatest of people, man. Like we make bad stuff funny.
Black people ain't everything's a fucking joke.
It could be the worst situation. It could be black people bring up one joke and be like, "Yo, you're going to hell." But that was funny as hell.
yeah, because and you know where that comes from. Black people are so used to dealing with trauma. We make light out of every
we
fucking
used to it,
situation.
right?
I remember sitting at my grandma's funeral, which was sad as fuck, and my cousins and them cracking jokes in the fucking, and I'm sitting in there.
It's only right.
Yeah, like
She would have did it.
yeah,
Honestly,
yeah, and that's us. Like
When Jabril and them's mom passed away, and the dude got up and sang in Arabic, that was hilarious.
that's what happened.
That was hilarious.
That's what. Matter of fact, she was
But cause it reminded me of the part of on Malcolm X when he went to Egypt and the dude started singing, and I was like, I didn't want to laugh, but you know what I mean. I didn't see that coming.
Oh, there you go. Hello.
I didn't see that coming.
That's when it got crazy at my grandma's funeral because they sent the singer up there, and she was the worst.
Wow.
And my cousin like, who the fuck, who? And I was like, we in the church, and she's like, who got her? Who? I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. And we in there, everybody, she hitting all kind of wrong notes, and we in there. You hear?
The cousins are gonna get it in.
Oh yeah, for
Cousins are
sure,
gonna
for sure.
get it in.
I was drunk as hell at the last family funeral I went to.
There's one thing about black cousins, yo.
First of all, it was,
Yeah.
yes. Shout out to the vanilla to my chocolate. They call it chocolate and vanilla. We all bad. We went to Atlantic City for my grandma's sister's funeral. Me and her had sunglasses on. Everybody thought we were so sad. We was drunk as fuck. We was holding on to each other like, bitch, shut up, bitch, shut up. Like it was bad. It was fun.
There's almost no way to even describe a relationship with black cousins. Like black cousins, that's like your first best friends.
Yeah.
Remember them sleepovers at Nana's house on the floor? Everybody.
When I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to sleep at other people's house. I was only slept over a parent at being at family.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to love going to York because when I went to York, I didn't have no curfew. I could run the street.
It was different.
Yeah, I ain't do none of that
was
shit. Like, yo, me and Reese, rest in peace. Yo, we used to run the streets.
Our parents was at the fucking Minecart in the schoolhouse.
And it's crazy how like your older your older cousins, the cousins your age, and your younger cousins all have different views of you.
Yeah. Yep.
And you with your cousins too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And the dopest shit about it is when you get with your cousins, even if you ain't seen them for mad long, it's still like y'all never miss a fucking.
You fall right back into it.
Yeah.
Because we used to like where we had our family reunion, like there was a lot of trees, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, at the park, and you know we used to take that come back different walk. And then something happened. There was some kind of disease or something going on at the trees of the park, and they cut down mad trees. And like that first year was like, damn, they cut down our hiding spot. Like that's where we used to take our little walk. You know what I'm saying? Because we
Play hide and go free.
Nah, we used to, we was we was taking that walk to boom, boom, boom.
I hate the shit that ain't the same no more. Like, people live in both my grandma's house. Like, all my grandparents are gone now. And every time I go to YC and I see them people, and I'm coming for them houses. Know that.
You want to get the fuck off the porch.
Yeah.
We and Jessup Place. I'm getting both of them houses. Believe that. We grew
Place ain't.
Yeah, we grew up in them. But yeah, cuz you dropped a meme in the chat. I want to talk about this shit because
Which one?
today when you was the one
you know
in the
which
chat.
one.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, when you
Now it wasn't a meme. It was a video.
yeah.
I don't deal with broke.
I would have. That would have
you
been.
sat up when they said broke. Say I got money.
That would have been her.
I got
That would have been her last fucking day with me,
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
So basically, what happened was, Shorty went out with her boyfriend, and like he refused. It was like 18 of them. Like
it was
18
her
friends.
birthday.
It was her birthday dinner, basically, and she thought that he was gonna pay for everybody. Which to me is like, I blame Instagram, I blame social media, because if you think, first of all, I wouldn't even want my man. That money is coming from us. Like
Yeah.
that means I'm getting less stuff. Because if my man picks up the tab for birthday dinner, I don't expect shit else.
Not only that, but you know they ordered the
Yeah,
lobster.
because they thought he was paying for it.
they
Let me get
ordered
the
the
fillet
best.
mignon.
They ordered the stuff that said MP next to it.
Bruh. I
Market
don't order
price.
nothing without numbers next to it. That's just
The
courtesy.
jug said MP.
How many friends was it? Didn't he say?
18.
He said 18.
I don't know if
First
he
off, I don't even like your friends. Let's start there.
Don't do
let's
that.
I don't even like your friends. So that's the first and
Turn
foremost.
the mic off.
We're not doing it. I don't. I could. Why the fuck ain't their man buying shit? Because they don't have one.
Because if you did, you probably have issues.
So you got
with it, too.
18 single friends.
You wouldn't be hanging with them. Why are they all out with me? Why are
Because it's
you
not
and your
about
18?
you, it's her birthday.
Why do you got 18 single friends?
It's her birthday.
That's why all her friends were there.
That's
Cause
cool,
do you
but
know how much it costs to pay for
It would
18?
not be me. First of all, I don't have 18 friends anymore.
So you
You're
got
not
eight,
even talking about
I got about
hundreds.
four.
At that point, you're.
My thing
You
is
know-
this.
you know
My
they
thing is
rang
this.
it up.
Listen,
What were they talking about? Food or drinks?
both.
probably both.
The club.
You know they rank. It was a restaurant bar.
18 people for a dinner.
You know they
and
rang
the
it up.
club. You're not even talking about hundreds. You're talking about stacks.
Oh yeah.
And that's what's
and
crazy
you
because
and you
I think-
listen. That's what I'm saying. You know they rang it up.
And I got to get you a present too.
That was probably his friend that was recording because he was like, y'all are, yeah, it was funny. Like, she made herself look like a goofy. Like,
Never.
he probably already paid for her hair,
And then
her outfit, her shoes, you know what I mean? He probably did already all of that. You can't expect these men to be out
She
here
had the audacity to say, "I don't fool broke."
broke niggas.
But you broke.
But like, you got 18 single friends.
Here's the thing with women because
Like, yo, who has 18 single friends?
men usually
They
are.
might not be single. Why they gotta be single?
If they expecting for that one man to pay for their dinner,
Cause she was probably telling. She probably
was
told him,
asking like, oh,
"My man got it tonight."
Yeah, he got it. She probably made it seem like he had it like that. And but my thing is this:
First
as
off-
one of her friends, I'd have been like, I got mine. Like, it's cool. I wouldn't even wanted him to pay. For
so all right, check this out.
I
Let's
think
just-
you got to know who you're with too.
Let's
Cause
just
mine would never ever. If she got 18 friends, first off, she knows, fuck them. That's first and foremost. But second, I'm just not doing it. I came here to lie today on Say Less.
we're not gonna do that today.
So yeah,
All right, check this out. Let's look at it like this.
How we looking at it?
Let's say, all right, she had 18 friends and they're not all single. Let's say 9 of them have men. So they all know they have men that know they're going out for their girl's birthday and they're expecting another man to pay their bill.
First of all, he had on a t-shirt.
I mean, that was for him and her. And
My thing is this. That's why I say I blame social media because they're seeing things like Ari Fletcher, JT, Young Miami. Like, they're seeing people get jet setted.
But that's
they
them.
seeing people get exactly. They're confusing the two. Like, you
Let me-
live in Philly.
let me be real
'cause it
clear.
looked like they was from Philly.
for the people
oh,
who
wow, what?
They did.
for the people who think that the shit that you see on the internet is real, you need to do with money. Let me be 100%. But and let me be clear. $175,000 a year puts you in the top. I think it's like 7% of the country. 7%. If you're not making $175,000, you're not. That's not rich. But that shows you the wealth gap. That shows you that most people don't got it like that. So you're expecting those expectations that you're seeing on the internet, and the truth is, most people don't make that much money. Most people don't make six figures. Yeah. Most households don't bring in six figures.
They don't even average 50 grand a year.
So if we,
but I saw something. It was crazy that like I don't remember the numbers, but like I don't remember the numbers. But there was like a thing on whether female. I mean, but this is the internet too. You know, internet world is different. The females preferred, like, by a real high number, drug dealers making all kinds of cash and that can give them stuff over dudes that make six figures with like 40 in the bank.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm not mad at women that want
like drug dealers.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at women.
Like, yo, the numbers were crazy. It was. Would you rather have a drug dealer making $275K plus whatever, or a dude that makes six figures and has like 47 in the bank?
I'll take six figures and 47 in the bank because I'm not holding you down. I'm not doing that. It's not gonna happen.
But it was like, yo, the numbers, the numbers were like crazy with the.
I'm not mad at women.
Wait for you. They wasn't talking about me. I'm not doing that.
But here's the parody though, because women that do like dudes with money, as a man, you kind of like, oh, that's kind of trash. But you choose who you want to be with, so you know who you're with. But there's a lot of men who just want sex too.
Yeah.
So there's kind of a balance because most women
give and take.
Yeah, most women don't get with men just for sex unless they
got money.
Or yeah, I mean they do it for different reasons. But women don't. Women don't chase sex like men chase sex for the most part, right?
Right. Yeah. Chase, not one.
Chase.
Women don't chase.
Not one. I think y'all want it probably as much as men.
Not since the rose came out.
Wow.
And women don't really have to chase sex though.
I haven't heard about the rose in a while.
I don't have to chase sex.
Women can just open their inbox, especially now.
And it's like I had a debate with somebody a while ago about like any woman, it'd be the dudes that struggle. Women don't have to struggle. It doesn't matter.
We don't have to struggle for what?
Sex.
No.
Don't have to.
No, we don't have to. It's a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially cute women.
Because I was like, kind
of pretty women.
I was like, a woman that looks any kind of way can get any kind of sex whenever.
And honestly, she don't even gotta be pretty. Like you have to be.
And that's what I'm saying.
You have to be super trash.
Super trash.
To be lonely on a Saturday.
Because did you ever watch My 600-Pound Life?
No, I mean, but you chose.
Did you ever watch My 600-Pound Life?
I did.
Did you ever notice that everybody, like I don't watch it, but I've seen it, but every single person has a girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah,
every single person has a person.
Scrubbing all up under their rolls.
No, they don't even do that. They just lick
it. Yeah, that was bad.
The white girl just had her baby.
Crazy shit is like their person be fat too, but they just don't be as fat as them.
A lot of them don't have a fat person. There was this one girl on that show. She was out of Louisiana. She started losing weight, and her nigga left her.
Wow.
He left her.
That's crazy.
I think
he told her.
Them kind of joints.
I'm going to lose. And he left.
That's
because them kind of joints you could just get tricky with. Like you could stick your dick in their rolls. You don't even gotta.
Go ahead. You gonna get the ill yeast infection, my guy.
Nah, because you the one scrubbing them.
Now explain to the doctor.
You ain't never see these dudes picking up the rolls and scrubbing up under there with the big car brush.
With what you call them, with power. I'm just playing.
Are y'all
hot? No, they do. The one dude.
The pressure washer.
The one dude did have the chick out back with a hose. That's 100% true. I did see that on 6. Yeah.
Wow.
Because she couldn't get it in the she couldn't fit in the
Couldn't
shower
fit
or the
in
tub.
Wow.
So they got the hose. That's a fact.
That's
And if I'm the one cleaning your rolls, then I can stick my dick in it when I want.
wow. Yuck.
What's wrong with it?
Yuck.
What's wrong with it?
Yo. Yeah, 600.
But that's wild. Like, yeah, any woman could get anybody. Men be struggling. Men be out here struggling.
I will shoot my shot anywhere I feel I deem necessary.
Cause
And
there's
I don't miss.
there's men that
I
are
don't
like
shoot it off.
there's men that are like 5 shooting for 10s. Like, no, shoot for a number 2 or a 3, or a 2 and a 3.
I don't think there's any.
There's a drought out here right now. I feel like a lot of women will just accept men to say that they got a man.
Wow.
And
And
I'm
that's
just being
crazy
honest.
as
I
hell.
feel like a lot of people just settle just to say, like, even for a piece of a man, just to say that they have one. And that's the corniest shit ever.
There's a lot of that going on, but there's also men doing that too, but it's looked at differently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so when a man is just he don't want to be in a relationship and he just wants to be the side, it's not looked at like when.
How do you aim to be the
Fucking
side,
homosexual.
John?
He's a homeless sexual.
Homeless.
A homeless sexual?
Yes.
If
He ain't got shit but a spend a night bag and a PS4.
Yo, I got PS4.
You got to spend a night back?
I got more clothes.
You got
than
your
that.
own house.
I got
it
nah,
doesn't matter.
not yet. Not yet.
You have your own residence.
did
I got
you
more
ever get
clothes than
fulfillment after being the side dude or the side woman? Have
Side
you
dude what?
have
Say
you
it
ever
again?
done that?
Say it
Have I
again.
ever
Have you
what?
got any fulfillment? Like, does it bring
Yeah.
any kind of happiness?
What do you mean happiness?
It
Like,
brings a lot of benefits. Happiness,
Like,
I don't know.
I mean, when I was a kid, not when I was a kid, when I was young, like I wasn't really trying to have a girlfriend.
You was a gigolo?
I didn't get paid for it. I was in the wrong business.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, the only times that I was ever, like, when I was younger and I was messing with chicks, I never messed with nobody's wife, but I did mess with people's girlfriends that they weren't living with.
I did.
And I've never, like, they never looked at
You
me
did
like the
what? You
side
messed
dude.
with
Like,
somebody's wife?
Yeah, like, all right.
anybody that I mess with.
No. Let him tell this story because this story time to the end.
Yeah, this is
Okay, let's go.
pictures of her and a man, and I was like, what the? I was young though, you know what I'm saying? I was
Wow.
new. And she was like, oh, don't worry about him. He's in Korea.
Hi.
And I was like, oh yeah, I was in the Army. I was stationed in Georgia. I just got down there like probably a month prior. So I just turned 21. And like, yeah, she was just like, don't worry about him. He's in Korea. And I was like,
If he come home early, that's your ass.
no. Korea, that's a year. He might come home, but she'll know. Like, he don't know. He don't know that she's smashing other cats in the crib and pictures of him.
I saw something this week. Neo
Yeah,
said
right.
that if his wife was cheating on him, that he wouldn't want to know. Don't mess up his happiness.
Wow.
He said because his wife takes care of his kids, she cooks for him. Every time they're together, they're happy, they're having a great time. He was like, so I don't want to know. So he was like, so what would you? How do you feel about that?
Not wanting to know?
Yeah.
I guess I'd want to know.
I used to say that all the time though. When I was in a relationship, like 2 relationships ago, I was like, I don't give a fuck what you do. Don't let me find out about it. And I say that more so for your safety. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't
hey,
Yo, you
want
can't
to
just
know.
on your show.
That's what
If you're
God damn it.
playing me,
You're
please
fired.
don't let it show.
No, but for real.
Cause
Give him
my
his pink slip.
heart can't take it anymore. That was that joint.
I can't, I don't know, like, just don't tell me about it because I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to hurt you. But at the end of the day, now the way I feel about right now, I just don't cheat
You
on
know
me,
what?
period.
I didn't
Cheat on
even
me,
notice
you're
the
done.
crown.
But would you want someone to tell you if they knew, like someone
Someone I knew
Yeah.
or somebody I didn't know?
someone you know, someone you're close to? Would you want
If
to
they
know?
don't tell me,
If
I'm looking at you sideways.
if you were 100% happy, everything was perfect in your relationship, to your knowledge,
I would still want to know.
Right.
I still want to know because at the end of the day,
Because
I
that
don't
was
like
Neo's
shit.
point.
I don't like. I mean, I get it. Everybody wants to keep
If
their
everything's
happiness,
perfect,
but are
right.
you happy and is it perfect if you're being cheated on?
No, but they're good at what they do.
Well,
But
be
if
good at what you do with that nigga over there.
if you're happy though, are you looking? Are you even looking for like anything?
If you're happy. Well, one person can be happy
Right.
and not the. Because they say in longer relationships, there's always one person trying harder than the other person.
Stop being a little Mitch.
Like-
Come here. Fine then.
Like, you're constantly trying to find the balance of let's love each other equally and forgive each other equally.
Right.
So there's always someone who's loving just a little more. That's
So what deserves forgiving? Like, do you forgive cheating? Is that supposed to be forgiven? Like,
that
Everything
I
can
think,
be forgiven. It's just how you function after that.
Yeah, I'm
like
just
you
gonna
can
get
cut
back on
them
my
off,
ex.
or you're going how you move after that.
because do what?
yes, I am.
I feel like
Tell them I want to meet them first.
Okay.
that's. I feel like that's just no. You're not doing that. Because listen. I think that you are starting to, in your head, be like, "There's nobody out here,"
There's nobody out here.
but there is.
Where?
Yeah.
You haven't
gotta
in the grand scheme of things. You haven't been single that long. Like
How long has it been? A few months?
A year?
A year?
Almost.
A few months?
a year is not enough time to find the next right person. You can find
I
persons.
don't have years to wait. I'm not getting any younger. I have shit.
Cause
that
you
I
said
want.
Wow,
a
you
year.
act like you're
I don't have another. It is
a
the fuck?
biological
You
It
clock
sound,
is
is.
ticking.
but you sound like you have to be in a relationship and you shouldn't
I
have.
don't have to be. I have not been in a long time. I'm just.
That's a
yeah.
year. That's not long.
That's
a
not that
long
long.
time.
That's not a long
time.
time.
You go home by yourself then.
I've been there.
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Shh, the hell you,
maybe.
preach.
You absolutely not.
The hell you preach.
Yeah. Listen, I
This is
think
not a therapy session. What's the next topic?
I know. Yeah, but I think not just you. I think alone time sometimes is,
It is good.
It's the
good.
best
You
time
get
to
know
figure-
yourself,
yeah.
And I've done that over the last
Like,
year.
I
and
and that
remember-
don't mean you can't.
There was a time
You
like
should be actively dating, trying to find.
How can you actively date when you don't have anybody to date?
That's
just
not.
chill. Like that, I remember
You
when-
don't
when-
want the people who want to date you.
If you've ever asked
There you
me,
go.
if
That's
you've
what it-
ever asked me on a date, comment right now.
Mr.
Wow.
Right, Mr. Wright's probably in your inbox right now.
Oh, they're watching. They're watching. All every.
We about to have a Hollywood dating. We gonna find
a
Hollywood.
Hollywood dating
You
show.
better,
Yeah.
because I'm about to get back with my ex.
No.
Uh.
Oh boy.
And the decision's unanimous. No.
No boy.
You can't tell me what to do because I can't read.
Because I can't
I don't
read.
care about these signs because I can't read. I thought the red flag was orange. Damn it. I don't know. Yeah, let's go.
Speaking
through
of
the
relation,
procedure.
speak about getting back with your ex.
Nobody wants to date me except for
Oh,
Aaron
yeah.
and Tanya, it seems. They're the only ones in my
Speaking of getting back with your ex,
Ooh,
Nick Cannon said
he want that old thing back.
he want that old thing.
And that's what
back.
you talking about, though.
Yeah. What is
No.
wrong? Oh, there's nothing wrong with it.
I don't
now.
know about Nick, but I know your old thing. Now, especially now when I just found out that you're a glizzy professional. So.
Wow.
8 at a time. 8 at a time.
8 at a time, mate.
Hell yeah. Hey, Queens, how many glizzies can y'all fit in your mouth at once?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I said 8.
Hey, Queens, how many glizzies can you fit in your mouth?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We're gonna make a TikTok.
We're going to make a TikTok. That's it. That's the challenge.
Wow.
Somebody go buy a pack of hot dogs.
So,
wow.
so
6 packs.
Are we saying that the queens are glizzy gobblers?
Glizzy connoisseurs is what we
Oh, that makes it sound better. I am a connoisseur.
Glizzy. You like your glizzy scorched or boiled
scorched.
Scorched thing.
with
Grand
condiments?
red.
I'll bring the condiments.
Gray red.
I'll bring the condiments. You just bring the glizzy.
Loaded.
Locked and loaded. I like them stuffed sometimes.
Pickles, yeah, pickle relish.
I like. Oh no, I don't like that.
Lord have mercy.
Lord of mercy.
Did
Tune into Queen's Table right after this. Shameless plug.
We'll be talking about Jesus'
What
sandal size.
his sandals was, and what he had going on under that.
on a
robe.
Sunday?
What he had going
Lord.
on under that robe.
Yo, so
Come
is,
on,
does
man.
Nick did he get
Did
engaged?
you say his dick?
I don't know. What was that?
No, I would have said it's glizzy.
Okay. I feel like so Nick Cannon said that he said he want his old thing back. And listen, I always liked Mariah and Nick together. I did.
I like
You
Mariah.
could tell that he was really, really in love with her.
What
Yeah,
I
did
don't
'cause
think
Nick
that he's
was-
in love with anybody else.
What
he's
did he
ever
do?
been with.
Nick,
How'd he mess that up?
he fumbled the bag with Mariah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know how though. For real, I think she didn't want to be with him.
Well, he said that
Ooh.
he said that he ended the marriage for whatever reason. He said it was his fault and he left.
It was
Really?
his fault and he left. That big ass tattoo.
Whatever.
Y'all remember that Mariah tat on his back?
But he just got engaged.
He's
Did
not.
That was fake.
It was a music video.
Oh,
He's doing it for the.
Oh, it was
See,
a
you know
video.
what?
It was a
And
video.
that's why I
Oh
can't.
no! He got an R&B album. He's EPing. So
He got a what?
he's not, but he's not just singing. Like he got all of the greatest R&B singers
He
on
must-
this
I
album.
hope he's only producing, not rapping.
No,
on
he's
any
he-
song.
he's on it. But I don't know.
Why can't he
I haven't heard any of it, but I heard him.
I don't know why he can't rap.
He was in an interview. I heard him talking about it. Yeah.
Particular video is he's like playing the piano at a wedding.
Okay, so
Or getting married, but he's singing at the wedding.
and I don't know if y'all like. I feel like looking at Nick Cannon, he's never looked as happy as he looked with Mariah. He don't love the rest of them girls.
No, he don't.
Because Mariah was he
Mariah was
He
probably
bagged
his
somebody-
Janet Jackson.
yeah.
Mariah.
He bagged somebody above his weight class. Like
Yeah.
because at the time when
He
he bagged
married
Mariah,
up. He married up.
Once he married, she
Like,
was
she might
a
still-
superstar.
She might still
Nick
make
Cannon
more
was just
off her
like
royalties than he
Nickelodeon.
makes. Period.
Huh?
She might still make more off her royalties than he makes. Period.
Yeah. 100%. That Christmas song, she makes more off of that Christmas song.
That one
alone.
song, hey, that he makes. Period.
Like, yes, Mariah's different. She got different money.
she got that.
She got Ellen. Musk.
She the type when she walk in the room, she got dudes behind her holding her dress up so
Yeah.
she don't step on it. Like
She got
that-
pop money.
She probably got somebody hold a fan, like because Mariah different.
Yeah.
And only time she got to perform is on Christmas in that song, and she can mess it up, but she got paid, and it's whatever.
She was in a real awkward performance with Lotto on the BET Awards a
I
couple
heard
weeks ago.
about it, but I didn't actually watch
Yeah,
it. What
I
was
mean,
awkward about it?
It was awkward because at the end, I guess it was like a miscommunication. You could just see, like, I guess Lotto was supposed to say something, and Mariah stopped singing, and then I guess Lotto was supposed to rap, and they looked at each other, and they pointed. It was awkward, but it was Mariah. She still hit them notes.
They fucked up their. I think their rehearsals were just fucked up because Lil Kim missed her homework during that performance too. During Diddy's performance.
Yeah, I look at the old pics,
Make the sound check.
and I've heard
Yeah.
so many stories about why Kim got surgery, and I heard it's deeper than what a lot of us think. But I look at her old pics, and I'm just like, damn,
was
yo,
beautiful.
why did she do? Like, there was nothing wrong. Like,
Damn.
the whole country hip hop culture wanted Kim when I was in high school. Everybody wanted Kim,
Even
and that was before all of
before the
surgery.
green eye, before the light contacts.
Yeah, yep. Everybody wanted Kim,
Just because of how nasty she talked.
Yeah,
and she was cute.
good looking. Though.
Like, I mean, like she
I mean, she's not my flavor because you know her. You know, she's flat, but yeah. I mean, no, she was before she got.
Everybody said she got not no more.
Yeah,
But
but
that's the
yeah,
thing.
but like
Those old beauties back then, like that, like Aaliyah, Nia Long,
the natural
Jada
joints.
Pinkett.
Yeah,
We weren't looking
just
at the
fine.
really busty women back then.
I
we,
was. Cause
But there wasn't a lot of
everybody
them that
else
was famous.
when
So
everybody
sexy.
else watched Jason's
Nah, but-
lyric,
but
when
the-
everybody else was on Jason's lyric, I was on Lisa Nicole Carson because I like how she said my name.
But that's the thing. That was busty back then,
No,
right?
she got big titty.
Ooh.
Lisa Nicole Carson.
But I remember like even Trina. I remember seeing Trina's first video, and I was like, "Yo, she's so thick. Like her ass is so big." And
she's got thighs on her.
now, no, but back then, even J-Lo back then, they looked like they was huge asses back then. Now they're both regular because everybody went to DR
Right.
and Miami.
But that's,
So now the asses that we thought was fat ain't fat no more
I
because
blame
now
y'all
everybody.
because y'all double tap them bitches on IG. And
I don't like. I don't
not
like.
anymore,
Kim
man.
did that
would
before IG,
I would,
though.
and I wasn't like. I don't like the ones that look
Y'all
like a
wanted
straight
Kardashians.
hourglass.
And I'm not a fan
don't-
of all the makeup either.
Y'all wanted the Kardashians.
Nah,
No, I want-
Nah.
I want dimples and cellulite.
Yeah, give
Well,
me that.
We're back in style, ladies. We're back in
I
style.
want
Y'all never
yeah.
left style though.
And I'll say that proud. I want dimples and cellulite, and I want to see it shake when. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back.
Listen,
Yeah,
man, I'm
like-
grown. I don't mind the cellulite on the back of the legs.
Y'all not supposed to.
I would
What?
prefer that over the Dr. Miami or
Yeah,
the
everybody's
shape.
shaped the same. You see that junk?
Yeah,
They're all
it is.
I don't
shaped.
like that. Like it looks fake to me, and I'm not knocking nobody who does it. I'm saying like my preference. I wouldn't. I don't like it.
But you know that we're not a part of the this new internet.
Can we talk about this real quick? Because I said Kardashian, and it just reminded me. Khloe Kardashian
Yeah.
and Tristan Thompson are having another child via surrogate. Right after he just had another baby, the regular way with somebody else, and she found out.
Chloe said that they didn't have sex for this baby.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It
It
doesn't matter. It's still a child, and y'all both still
Another
parents. So
one.
you're
So-
gonna have to.
So, but here's the thing: Chloe wanted another child, and she's not in a relationship. And I think that she wanted them to be full siblings. Her other child.
That never matters.
But
All
she
of
wants-
us have different dads.
Why has he got to
and
be
we're
the
fine.
dad?
But when you're rich and don't have to be the baby
Yeah.
mama to multiple people, why would you do that?
So you're just gonna be a baby mama?
So
to the
she
nigga
wants
who
his. She wants
drug you
his.
through the dirt?
She wants his DNA again, huh?
Maybe she wants to create
She just wants a ball player.
maybe she wants to create an NBA player,
Clearly.
which she don't need because
I mean-
they
They're
good.
Anyway, yeah.
Listen, just because he's tall don't make him an NBA player. Because
But you know what, let me mind
Tristan
my business.
Thompson is an NBA player, but as an NBA player, he's
not that good.
You know what though? He'll bust everybody we know.
Probably
He would kill
Well,
everybody.
He's
we
like
know.
6'10".
He would destroy everybody we know. But as an NBA player, it's like is Tristan Thompson the
No, he's
ceiling
trash.
that we're
He's trash.
is Tristan Thompson the ceiling we're reaching for?
Matter of fact, the Kardashians NBA players have mostly been trash.
Devin Booker.
No, he's nice. Devin Booker's nice. And Blake Griffin was nice when he was fucking
Yeah.
with the Kardashians. But most of their
Caitlyn
hoopers,
Jenner's pretty good at ball.
Who? Who? What?
Caitlyn Jenner,
She's a who?
she's pretty good at ball.
At ball?
Caitlyn Jenner got a glizzy.
Wait, who's Caitlyn? Oh damn.
I'm leaving. That's it.
Is mama naming Bruce? I'm gonna call him Bruce.
No, wait. She said that on a show, on a podcast, that she said that the glizzy's still there.
Wow. and he still dates women. So
And
like,
I don't know.
like,
I don't
come on,
understand.
man.
It's not
And
for
it's
me to
not
understand.
exactly.
he
Yeah,
got a
it's not-
bag though. He got a bag out of that.
It's not. I did watch him on the Pivot though. The Pivot is a really dope podcast.
Okay.
Caitlyn,
Glizzies.
Is mama calling Bruce?
We're doing that. Like we're about to go to the store and get
Glizzies.
a couple packs of hot dogs. We're gonna see how many hot dogs we can stuff in our
All right, check it out. Glizzies or Popeyes?
That's right, eat their Popeyes.
He
No,
wants
you
some
know
food.
what though? Before today, I had not eaten Popeyes in 2 months. Thank you, Zoe.
2 months?
2 months.
That's not a good
Wow.
thing. NBA YoungBoy,
Good thing.
Popeyes.
I didn't eat it in 2 months.
Why? I mean, I don't eat Popeyes
But
barely
you know how
ever.
I feel about Popeyes. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't eat it. I'm trying to do better.
I was rocking the NBA YoungBoy shirt yesterday.
I saw that he beat the Feds.
He beat the Feds.
How, Sway? Because that doesn't happen.
So that's why I
You
rocked
got
the
money,
tee.
that's why.
Yeah. It was crazy. I don't. What was he up for? It was. Do you know what the charges were?
No, I don't.
Them boys
I'm
are
not
dumb.
I'm
I
not
don't.
really. I mean, I like his music, and he's from Louisiana. And I
Is
like
he?
to see anybody beat the charge when it comes to the Feds because they have like a 90-something.
You argued us down when we was
98.
talking about New Orleans music, and you don't know who NBA. You don't know nothing
I
about.
do know who NBA Youngboy
I didn't even know he was from New
is.
But you
Orleans.
don't know
What his
about his
charges
kid.
were.
I know he was from New
Oh, I'm
Orleans.
sorry you couldn't hear me.
That's
Maria.
I think he's from Baton Rouge.
He had a lot of support though from the hip hop community. Older
so
heads.
we have a comment. Maria James said it's not for us to understand. Call them what they want to be called. That's a fact. Whatever you want. Oh, and look at Ether. Marseille was looking at you. Ether's eating Popeyes. He's busy.
But yeah, I mean that's what's up. He beat the charge though. But why? I don't understand these guys are getting a lot of money, and they're still like when we were younger in the hip hop, they didn't get in trouble like that. But even when they did, they weren't blowing as big a bag as these young boys are blowing now.
It's the internet. A lot of people tell on themselves inadvertently too.
Like in the 80s and 90s, these cats, if they got in trouble, like their bag, your bag was.
Y'all committing crimes, you don't make raps about them.
And making raps about them. Like, how wild is that?
Like you don't take pictures of it. Like
that's
with
because
the person's jewelry on or nothing dumb like that. You know what I mean? Like,
now these dudes get on from having one hot song on the internet.
One, right?
So there's a lot more actual street dudes getting on. Where back when we was coming up, it was a lot of rappers acting like street dudes. Now
it was a federal gun charge.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, a gun charge.
He's lucky he got out of that.
Yeah, he beat the charge, and that's good. You know,
his lawyer, I don't know who his lawyer was. Probably
but see, he got money. He got money for that lawyer too.
Floyd Mayweather was there because he was
the baby daddy.
Yeah, he was with his daughter, Floyd's daughter.
She beat her charge
the baby was
too,
there.
I think, or she got probation or something.
I said the baby. The actual baby.
Baby.
Birdman. Yeah.
To that boy.
Because I think NBA YoungBoy
put some spec
on my name.
Put some respect on my name.
But yeah, shout out to NBA YoungBoy. Hopefully he
learned
you
his
stay out of
lesson.
trouble.
Stay out of trouble. I mean, he has a lot of children to take care of, so he better.
And he's one of them
He's a
dudes
good
that's
dad,
always
though.
in some shit. Matter of fact, I just saw
Always
that
in
Kodak
right?
just got arrested again.
For real.
Yeah.
He had like 31 pill bottles in his whip.
Mad
There's
oxycodone.
nothing worse than when you reach that level of success and you do dumb shit.
Nah,
lose it or throw it all away. Like,
Kodak is one of them dudes. Like,
he's a gremlin.
I know dudes like Kodak. Like, his story's not gonna end well.
Why you
It's
say
just
that?
not. Like, some dudes don't get it.
He can't even help himself.
Yeah, it don't. Like, but I think we all know people like that.
Yeah.
Like, we know them dudes that was street dudes and are never getting out this. Like, there's nothing you can say to them
And when he dies,
to make
it's
them
gonna be
think
like, damn.
outside the streets. And Kodak's story is not going to end well. And it's crazy because in that generation, he's one of the greatest. Like, he's to them, he's one of the biggest stars. To like my kids' generation, they love Kodak, and I know how this story ends. And
Almost like a Dirk.
yeah, Dirk, and I think Dirk is Dirk is from the same generation, but Dirk and Kodak, and there's
but I look at Dirk and Lil Baby differently. I feel like they elevated out the trenches. Like they still might.
Dirk is still really close. I see
Dirk
be always.
It's cool to.
There's a lot of people that die around Dirk, and he's still around all the goons. So Dirk got to really play it close. Yeah, but Lil Baby seems like he probably the most street out of all them dudes because he don't want to be. He don't want to be associated with none of that shit. Like you don't see Lil Baby out here doing dumb shit. And he got signed when he first got on. He had just came home. He had only been home for like 2-3 months when he got on. And I think he's like, I'm not going back. Like you could tell like he got an old soul. He's like, all right, I really did that. I don't want to.
Oh, I don't like this lighting at all. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. I don't. There's nothing right here. This is beautiful skin. Is that a shadow? I hate it.
Yeah, it's a shadow.
Hated it.
Definitely a shadow.
Yeah, I don't like that. But we have comments. Shout out to y'all know how I do. You know how I give it up. Y'all got me on here without my cat on. The least y'all could do is get my lighting right.
We're not gonna see the cat no more.
No, you might. You might.
Nope.
So let's see. Tanya says, shout out to Tanya Vixen. She says NBA YoungBoy is whack sauce. Maria said, well, they took pictures storming the U.S. Capitol like a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Tanya said, this new generation of rappers are just blah. They are.
Most of them.
No, see, I like some of them, but most of them are not.
I
I
like.
don't
I
understand how
listen
they.
to the same 16 songs all day.
I don't understand how they can't stay out of trouble when you got all that stuff going for you.
The
I
youngest
mean-
rappers I like are probably in their 30s now. Like they're all like Cole and
Yeah.
you know I like Meek
Corday. No, he's in his 20s.
That's
He's
the
in
And,
his
thing.
yeah,
early.
Corday can rap.
You
Yeah,
gotta
Corday
get
can
out
rap.
of it though, because a lot of people fail to realize that as you elevate, everybody can't come with you.
Yeah. The journey's not. The
And you don't
journey's
want to be
not.
considered fake by just turning your cheek and not having the same people around
Man.
you or nothing like that. But sometimes you outgrow people. I had to learn
Real
that
is
lesson the
taking
hard
care of
way.
what you're supposed to taking care of. They don't have no. They don't have a. They don't have to take care of everybody.
Right.
And you got to get to a point where you outgrow and know it's okay to outgrow certain people.
The BS.
It's okay to outgrow what's not good for you. Like I mean, I even had to do that. Like when we started getting serious about this and everything that we're doing here, there were still certain people that I was around, and I was like, this ain't gonna work, because this is only gonna end up bad. Like I knew I could foresee this is not gonna end well, so I had to stop messing with certain dudes, and
That's growth though.
it's not even like a beef. Like if I see them, it's still gonna be love.
It's just.
We can't hang out no more because you're doing shit that I can't do no more. Like I just can't do
Can't
that.
be a
I don't even
part
want to
of
be
that.
around it.
Can't be a part of that no more.
Man, listen. I just need y'all to understand that we got a lot of shit going on right now. We can't afford to have no phonies, no fakes around us, but we do want y'all to buy tickets though. August 5th, we're gonna be in York City.
August 5th, which is a couple
Shameless
weeks.
plug.
That's our first time in YC. U
Yeah.
Street Laughs. We got a fresh lineup. It's gonna be real crazy. Hollywood and Kenzie back hosting as usual.
Mm-hmm.
That's our MVPs for U Street Laughs.
That's a full weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Make
it's
sure
first
y'all vote
Friday.
for us.
First Friday, show on the 5th, award show on the 6th.
Oh yeah, the award show
Make
too.
sure y'all vote for us in the Black and Latino Excellence Awards. Vote for Right Way Home Care, 717 Sports, Queen's Table, U Street Laughs.
Cat.
Everything.
Who else?
Thundercat.
Oh, yeah, Thundercat.
Thunder,
Is
Cat.
anybody else with us nominated? I think.
I think that's it.
I don't know why SayLess wasn't on there, but
That's cool.
I looked at that. Man, listen, but that's a whole other story.
yeah, we're gonna leave that alone because we still want to win the other one. So
Yeah.
I don't
Queen's
want to be
Table-
cocky because U
Queen's
Street
Table got that lock.
U Street is heavily represented and the Queens is in there, so
Facts.
vote for the Queens.
And we want to show up looking like money.
Did y'all care about what T-Pain said about Pac? What
What
do you
did he
think?
say?
T-Pain said that
'Cause I
Pac.
saw Boosie commented, and if Uncle Boosie comment, listen,
It's
He said that Tupac would get lyrically destroyed today.
by who?
That's what I said.
he wasn't getting lyrically destroyed in the 90s.
Tupac
so who's,
versus J. Cole.
Here's the
I
thing.
like them both.
Here's the thing about Tupac. Pac was not here for his lyrical. We didn't look at him for his flows or his lyrical, like how many syllables he could put in a
Yeah.
bar. That's not.
It was
you
all about
felt
what he was
Pac's
talking.
music in your soul.
Mm-hmm.
Like Pac would say, like the shit that he said, you just felt it. So it wasn't like he was a true hip hop head. Like it was just like he was.
He had a different way to get his message across.
Yeah, but to say he's
But he
not
had
He
he had a
was
message,
fine.
and to say like a bunch of people to have zero message.
Tupac was big fun.
There's not
He
that many
was.
there's not that many lyrical people now. Period. Like so, who are we talking
You know,
about?
most of the lyrical people from
Tupac,
today are
J. Cole.
from the 90s.
Is not count nobody from our era that's still making music. Is there 10 lyrical rappers today? 10 in
There's-
the game.
Yeah. It's just they don't get their shine.
Yeah, I'm not. So let me. Is there 10 lyrical rappers that the country
Popular.
knows about?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. I would say no.
10 popular lyrical.
Lyricists.
Modern rappers.
Yeah.
No.
The ones that are in the media, in the social media,
No.
on the news.
Because you know what? 'Cause-
Maria said he was the hip hop Shakespeare, no doubt.
That's a
because
fact.
because
No
if
doubt.
you ask people, and it's crazy, if you ask fans that the stuff that listen to the stuff, they'll name people and it's like lyrical. What the did they be even talking about?
I would say, see, but she's relevant right now. Nikki's a beast. Nikki's pen game is wild.
And that's what he said. Who said that? Nick. Oh no, that was Alan Masson. Shout out to Alan Massenberg. He said Nicki Minaj is more lyrical than Tupac. And Alan,
she's a beast with her pen, but nobody is touching Tupac. Like,
Alan, you tripping?
He's in a class of his own.
Can we get out of talking about people who are passed on? No, I think that was a weird flex for T-Pain to even say that.
I think it. Yeah,
I don't know why.
Do something else.
I'm tired of hearing about people that are not like in that sense. As I'm talking as far as in the comparison.
I hate when people talk about the '90s like it was the 20s or something. Like
Yeah.
people talk about the 90s like it was so long ago. Like even in sports or whatever, oh, they weren't that athletic. I'm like, yo, fam, it was only 25, 30 years.
But
like,
at
what are
the
we
same
talking
time,
about?
it's like this for me. It was the '90s, but look how many '90s artists are still out here.
Still killing it.
And
Except
they're
for
better.
Genuine. Don't ever do that again.
And they're better than these newer dudes.
That's good.
And they're not just not better. They're making better music than these newer dudes.
That's the difference. Is 98% of these rappers are not going to be around in 5 years, let alone 25.
Let alone
years. Like we still got the Jay-Z's, the Nas, the Snoops, the Bus, the Jeezys. Like these dudes are all in their 40s. Pusha T, these dudes been around for 20 years.
It's hard to believe that Pusha T is over 40.
He's older than me. Fabulous, Jadakiss. Like these dudes are.
And there's a lot. We're just naming like major. There's a lot of them that are still out here.
That can still
and
run
relevant.
circles around.
Relevant.
I mean, as far as and they're not on crazy drugs like that.
I like the adult hip hop, like.
Yeah,
because there was no adult hip hop before. You know what I mean, so now it's dope to have like the OGs rapping for us. Because I don't want to hear about what these 20-somethings are talking about.
Older hip hop. Did y'all see Styles P intervene in that arrest?
That was
we
dope.
gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say it was dope because he at his level don't have to do shit like that.
He ain't had no fear neither, and it's hard not to be afraid of police who are holding their hands on their guns and they be so scared that they'll shoot you and think twice about it afterwards and then cry in their mugshot and
he
get
was
off.
Clearly not even concerned with that.
He wasn't.
He was
like,
worried about
you walking up on me, and he was. The officer kept coming towards him like, back up.
He definitely
called coming towards me and I won't have to back up.
He definitely called the officer a bitch like 162 times.
What happened for those who didn't see it? It's posted on the page, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a woman that was being arrested and
brutalized.
Yeah, they slammed her. They were slamming her after she was already on the ground. Like they were just being excessively rough. Like, so a woman was recording and we heard the man's voice before we actually saw him. And the guy was like stepping up to her defense. Like, that's a woman. Like, that's not a man. That's a woman because she had on men's clothing. So they were assuming like the officer must thought that was a black man. It was a woman. Either way, you don't have to be excessively forceful with people that are already hand behind the back on the ground. Like, you're doing too much and they're comfortable doing that shit.
And they only do it
they're comfortable doing it to us.
Yeah, they're comfortable doing that shit to us. And it's sad because I try to hold a certain level of respect for the police just because my dad is an officer, but at the same sense I can't defend those kind of actions and I never would.
When you see women and kids thrown around, black women and black kids thrown around, and you never really see that. Have you ever seen an Asian kid or Asian?
Never.
Have you
maybe
ever
an
seen
Asian?
Never.
Yeah, maybe
Not
Asian
here.
man. Yeah, right.
Never.
Like, just it's
Never.
just it's the respect level for the black community
it's the
from
complete
police.
fucking disregard.
And they act like it's they try to act like it's the first time they hear it every time they hear it.
Bruh,
Like,
I'm
come
just
on,
happy
man.
that he was not afraid to use his voice, and not once did he say, "Do you know who the fuck I am?" Because I was waiting for that. Tell him who the fuck you are.
But then in an interview, he was like, "That was dumb as hell for him to do."
Yeah, he apologized. I don't think he needed to apologize, but he definitely apologized.
He apologized for his actions.
Yeah, well, he apologized. Yeah, because he was saying that
He could have, but we have to stand for something.
But he was saying that he don't want kids to think that's okay because kids, the next man might wind up getting killed. You know, so I thought it was.
I respect that part.
Yeah, like
I still think I commend him for doing what he did.
Yeah, I wasn't
mad
mad
at it. A lot
at
of people would have just kept recording it or just went by.
Yeah.
How many people stood around while George Floyd died?
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like, if one of those, I mean, they were yelling and stuff like that, but as many of y'all as it was, and those few amount of officers, man, I would have took one for the team. Fuck that. Like,
And Styles did that right outside of his business, Juices for Life.
Mm-hmm.
So he had, he got the juice stores all over.
Juicy.
health is wealth.
Yeah, but shout out to Styles P, yo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the Brazilian anesthesiologist?
Anesthetist.
Is that how?
There
He
you go. We have
he
medical
was an
people.
anesthesiologist.
Yes.
I didn't read this article, but allegedly a lady was having a cesarean section, and which I'm kind of confused about this because I don't understand why she was asleep. Was she asleep?
She was. Yeah. She
Okay, some people go to sleep, but I know plenty of people who have had C-sections that are awake. They can't feel anything besides pressure from, you know what I mean, chest down pretty much. But she must have been asleep. He fucked her in her mouth while she was under anesthesia. And then my other question was, where was her support person? Like, there's usually a support person. And not only that, but where the fuck was the surgeon?
They were in Brazil. This is Brazil.
Where was the surgeon?
They were in
Because
Brazil, though, too.
He's the one doing the anesthesia. Somebody is there to monitor her breathing.
There was other people.
This is in
There was
Brazil,
people
though.
in the room.
What the fuck were they doing?
They were on the other side of the
They had the little divider. And he was.
Listen. How did they know that he did?
But here's the thing.
They had the camera.
They put the camera up because they thought that he was doing shit before. So this wasn't his first time. They put the cameras up to catch him because they already thought he was doing shit. So they caught him this time.
Yeah.
But it disturbed me because
This is what they do.
it's one thing to just do that to any woman, but this is somebody in the medical field. So it's like we already know pastors have violated their people,
Teachers,
coaches. So there's no safe place. There's literally no safe place anywhere for anybody anymore because everything's fucked up.
Anyway, by anesthesia, just because of the horror stories they hear. Anyway, now we gotta deal with this.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because it's like you've been under the knife before, and it's like, damn, there's no telling.
It kind of makes you
I
want
hope nobody did nothing to me.
They be telling you that your throat hurts because they might have had to put something.
Like now, I'm thinking like if my wife has to go back for surgery,
I'm coming to.
I'm like, yep. Don't
Am I
even
allowed to be in the
pull me a
room?
seat up, guy. I'm not even gonna bother you, fam. Don't worry, I'll be back here.
Yeah, I'm scrubbing it.
Like, man, you bugging out. Like I wish. And now, granted, it wasn't Brazil, but that's not too far fetched to happen here.
Nah,
It's really not.
it's not. I mean, you see it in movies. You know what I'm saying? Art imitates life. It's people out here doing wild stuff.
That got charged for fucking dead bodies.
Because that was like, remember
Yeah,
on
that happens too.
remember
Yeah.
on Kill Bill, when son was, people were paying to come see the you know what I'm saying?
You got doctors pulling their glizzy out.
To me, and as a healthcare professional, I just think it worries me too because I know that there are patients and people who like. What about the ones that are nonverbal? You know what I mean? Like, what about
You gonna be
those
nonverbal
people,
with
like-
a glizzy in your mouth.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy because we got people out here in the medical field that are like looking for that. You hear this
It's
guy?
a lot of people around me that's going to hell.
No, this ain't funny. But I will tell you this: glizzy is the new funniest word that was
Wow.
ever created.
Glizzy,
Like you could throw
love
glizzy in everything.
anything,
And it's-
like a kid.
Yo, can you imagine?
I've been saying glizzy the whole show, just wherever it fits. Glizzy.
Can you hand me that glizzy, please? No, I'm clear. Nah, for real, I think the queens want to go get the packs of glizzies right now.
Wow,
They got
really
glizzy packs.
I'm pretty sure they went to go get some glizzies. I ain't heard them in a while.
watch the
Tune in
Queen's
the
table
Queen-
next.
Tune in the Queen's table for glizzy goblin.
We gonna show y'all how to gobble up them glizzies. Though.
Wow,
Before we get out of here, I definitely want to. The actual show is called "Tell Herschel Walker and His Son to Shut the Fuck Up."
man.
So I want to tell Herschel Walker and his son,
Shut the fuck up.
shut
Christian,
the
yo,
fuck up
shut
forever.
up, man. Yo.
Why you telling them to shut up?
So we'll get into Christian in a minute. Herschel was talking about.
And Herschel,
Herschel Walker is a Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall of Fame, right?
No, I don't think so.
Really, he was a really, really good college
good
running back, and he was a pretty
good-
decent NFL running back. And now he's running for senator in Georgia.
Yeah, like he's a legend in Georgia. You know, just
So he's-
because of college football.
Walker was inducted to the college.
Yeah, he's
Football
not
Hall
making
of
it.
Fame
No,
in
he's
1999.
no
Okay,
NFL.
and not the NFL. So he's in the college Hall of Fame. He was a decent running back. Had a pretty good career.
They said Herschel Walker had a great NFL career, but his lack of accomplishments will keep him out of the Pro Football Hall of
Yeah,
Fame.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And now
He ain't do enough.
he likes choking on Trump's glizzy.
Yeah, what?
So what did he say?
So he said
What didn't he say?
that he was talking about the Clean Air Act, and he was like, it doesn't make sense to clean air over here because the clean air would float over to China and they would dust it up, and then we would get their dirty air.
Because then we'll get China's dirty air,
And our clean air would get dirty.
and then we
by
gotta clean it up again.
Has he not been to California?
Like, listen, whoever's feeding him,
First off, let's talk about this Clean Air Act was a global thing.
yeah.
It wasn't
Just for
America. So
But
that was a UN thing, and they put it together.
But for Republicans, they're against that. They'll just because you're going against it.
And that's
they're
the
with
thing.
It. And
That's the
crazy
thing
as
about
hell.
Republicans, and I don't want to say all Republicans, because shout out to the ones who are actually smart. But I'm saying like there's a whole population of them in the middle of the country. That,
Nah, everywhere. They're everywhere.
yeah,
Yeah, they're everywhere.
going out the red line.
Man.
yeah. So they believe this dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like they believe the goofy shit, and somebody believed the dumbass shit he just said out of his
Because
mouth.
they told him to say it.
The air is gonna float over to China, and it's gonna get dirty because shut the fuck up.
And then we're gonna get China's dirty air, and we're gonna have to
Because
clean it
it's
up.
like a big wind circle. Didn't you
Yeah.
know?
And the crazy shit is he's been lying all over this like as he's been running.
Somebody probably retweeted that, and somebody somewhere believes it.
Somebody believes it.
He said he was the valedictorian of his college. His college,
What?
Georgia. They definitely
What?
they was like that never happened. And
Not
then-
that he's dumb. But buddy, you were there. You were an SEC legend. You were
No,
not
he's
there
pretty
for
dumb.
your grade.
He's dumb. We got to call it like it is because the shit that he's been saying for the past couple weeks.
Yeah, all right.
it's gonna be
He's
completely
saying
dumb.
dumb stuff.
Yeah, he's
Stupid is stupid
Yes,
does.
absolutely.
Right. All right.
me and you would never say the shit that he's saying.
No. And he's like,
And
it's crazy because he could fool around and win.
he's got caught up lying so many times, but it doesn't even
but
matter
remember,
no more.
Remember all his kids he got that he.
Oh yeah, he got, and he was talking about leaving kids behind and the kids that ain't
Black-
raised by their black father.
fathers,
And then he got mad
got
kids.
secret kids,
mad
man.
kids came out and was like, "Well, he didn't raise me. He didn't take care of me." Like his kids, and he's talking about black fathers not being home, not taking care. Fam,
Right.
Worry
You weren't-
about yourself.
You weren't even a black father that was home for all your kids.
yeah, it's crazy.
But then now we got his half white son now here too.
What he ran down on Kaylani,
Kaylani, yeah.
Ooh,
Herschel Walker's
Christian
son,
Walker.
Christian Walker.
for what?
Cause she saw him, like he was behind her in Starbucks, and she could see him railing at the the people at the window, and he was back there railing. He was making a video about Starbucks having
He was behind her in
rainbow
line at Starbucks.
flags and LGBTQ flags and stuff for representation. And he made a video. He was going crazy over that. So she warned the people at the next window that he's being an a-hole and you know what I mean, just giving them a warning. So he gets out of his car and goes and you're the one, and we can have our own opinion, and
She was just kind of looking at him like,
First of all, he lucky she wasn't still with YG, because YG a real nigga. He got him out of there.
yeah, that's fact. That's facts.
But yeah, we got these. They're like extreme. These extreme people. They're so extreme and they're against us, and we're losing this country.
Yeah.
They're against us. Like yo, You be railing against black people all the time, guy.
Like they're not one of us.
Like you're not one of us.
But
Like,
what
and that
they're, I
junk
mean,
is
I guess
crazy.
they're not. Like, where was he?
I
don't
guess
even
you.
care.
I guess when you
Fuck
grew up with
you.
money, your
Did-
dad was an NFL running back. You grew up with money. You look down on this, but
Is that one of the kids that he raised?
I guess because we
He
know
looks
we
like
know
his
that's
mother
his
was
son.
white.
And the crazy shit is
We know that's his son, so I guess he was in his life.
he was saying something about the LGBTQ community, like he was saying something against their rights, but he's gay himself, the kid. So that was
Yeah,
crazy.
and that's something else that's crazy to me. I'm like, yo, how are
They
you
made
railing
us hate
against?
ourselves
How are you
and love
railing
as
against
well.
your own
That's why.
community?
Right, I don't understand.
No, you rail against two communities that you're a part of.
He hates himself.
So tell that both of them, Herschel and Christian, shut the fuck up forever.
And SMDF-TV.
And I also want to tell Jill Biden, who called Bronx's bodegas
man.
bogadas this week, shut the fuck up forever, First Lady. I just want to tell you that too. Y'all ready to get? Oh yes, August 5th. YC, we coming out there. We in the bond. U Street Laughs. We coming.
Shameless plug.
Tickets are on sale at theparliament.com. Is that theparliament.com? Theparliament.com. Get your tickets. I don't know how much they are exactly, but go there.
$35.
$35. Get your tickets.
Shameless.
August 5th. That's a Friday. First Friday. YC, we need you to come out.
Plug.
We also just announced She Got Jokes. That's August 20th? No, September 10th. September.
August 20th is
Yes. So September 10th is She Got Jokes, all women comedy show. We got 5 female comics. We got DJ Vashti. Shout out to her.
Shameless plug.
We got Soul Cry coming out doing a little poetry. And
Can
we
I
got
say this really quick before we get out of here? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
we got the Glizzy Gobblers hosting. Nah, we got U Street's own Queen's Table hosting, Hollywood Bonnie, E, and Vixen, 2 X's.
Two
Nasty.
X's.
Shout out to Queen Sable, but before we get out of here, I have to say this. Lady Glory.
Different, so different.
That's it, and that's all. Like, but
Yeah.
all of them, I got 3 books last night.
I want to say, and I don't want to say too much because I don't want to play favorites. But Lady Glory, King Shice, Pan, Thunder, of course, Maria. It was
Maria was good. She's
yesterday.
funny.
Yesterday was so dope. Like, I had a rough day going in. I just want to say, and I left so inspired. So shout out to everybody who performed. Naibi, her voice is
yes.
incredible.
She gives me Joe Scott vibes.
Incredible.
If you missed it, you missed it.
Yes. Shout out to everybody who performed in Room Around.
Yes, y'all were
It was a
amazing.
vibe. It was a super vibe. That's August 20th. Is that what
It's
I
a
said?
whole lot
August
of
20th.
good vibes.
September 10th is the Queens of Comedy.
August
August
20th.
20th is the
Yeah, we got Acting Up, our very first improv show as Otropolis. Acting Up, it's gonna be so crazy, so funny. Think Wildin' Out meets whose line is it anyway?
Whose line is it anyway?
And think of a U Street twist to all of that. It's gonna be so fun, and I can't wait. Because this is the first time we're doing it, and if it's successful, if y'all help make it successful, then it'll be a series like U Street Laughs and Room of Rhyme. So let's keep this going. Shout out to the you. And we got Queens up next. We got Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
My dog left me.
Ethan's fired today. We got Alonzo Williams Jr. in the building.
Chop wood, carry water.
And I'm your host, Blast. This is SayLess Podcast, episode 176. See y'all next week.
U Street, Rockstar, world. It's a whole